to get started. Time to go. Looks like we are starting in the bottom near the beach. 2 screens. Well, looks like we have mirrored overworld. Peculiarities for the flag set tonight are that we are very likely going to have 6 to 8 Triforce pieces. Quest items are only going to be in quest item slots and equipment slots. Shops can have 1 equipment piece, and potion shops can have 1 equipment piece. So letter may be required, but there's a very slim chance of that. Money shouldn't be too tight this seed. Everybody starts off with the Morph Ball. I didn't even get to introduce our runners yet because the start happened a little rapidly. We have Eat My Steel, Shaddy, Sis Crusher, and Reigning Elementalist, who used to be known as Dark Rupee. So that is our cast. I am FSS Zilla, or just Zilla, and I'm going to be commentating and tracking tonight. Everybody starts with Morph Ball. Okay, looks like still just doing an overworld crawl here, checking some of the open caves. So far, nothing important has been discovered. A lot of people wandering into the forest right now, a few checking the coast. Didn't see if we got the coast item yet. Reigning Elementalist and Shaddy are neck and neck right now. We got Morph Ball Bombs as the coast item. That's pretty exciting. We're going to need a ladder pretty soon here. Won't be able to get terribly far into Metroid. Sprite Shuffle is on a little bit. So you're seeing what looks like Zoomers, I think, taking the place of Moblins. Our first question mark death is Shaddy. Our first level entrance finder is Eat My Steel here with level 1. Something that might be a little new is that they're able to enter dungeons from the side. There's no guarantee that each dungeon will have a foyer. Oh, they all have magic key as well. That is a good point. Let's mark that. Yeah, right there on Eat My Steel screen, you see the lobby screen of the dungeon shuffled to a different position and without a door. And I also have to disagree with the hint that Eat My Steel found. Ridley is not too big to fit in the game. I think he takes up about as much space as Aquamentus. But alas. If a Space Pirate doesn't want to go to Hyrule, he doesn't have to. Shaddy finds level 5, and also finds the first portal to Metroid. Right behind him, Reigning Elementalist. Shaddy arrives in Brinstar. Reigning Elementalist also arrives in Brinstar. So the damages are here today. That looked like a pretty rough hit there that Reigning Elementalist took. If that came off of 1 hit, that's 23 damage. Yes, that's 23 damage per hit here in Brinstar. Shaddy finds silver arrows. So those items are not progressive in this seed. Looks like... Well, it's hard to say because Room Shuffle is on, but that could be the vanilla first missile slot. And he finds a block that he won't be able to get through. This seems a little familiar, actually, being able to find the silver arrows right off. Sis Crusher defeats Aquamentus, gets Triforce piece number 8. And Eat My Steel finds the recorder in the equipment room where the bow would be. Oh, Syscrusher also picked up the wand really early. That's a huge play. It's looking like Syscrusher might be the first one to have a source of damage. Almost forced to pick up that magic shield. Also picks up the recorder. You must steal into level 4 really early here. He must steal finds level 9 pretty early on here, inside of level 4. Relatively new that we can find level 9 buried inside another dungeon. And now it's possible, and it has happened. Shaddy getting potentially close to Olive Garden here in level 5. I suppose it's a little awkward to keep calling it Olive Garden if the breadstick isn't in it. Then moved Olive Garden to level 1 in this seed. Syscrusher peeks into level 9 with its violent violet background. See if Shaddy finds the upgrade spot here in level 5 as well. I don't believe... Oh, wait. No, that one could get shuffled, I think. I think that's one of the rooms that is still possible to shuffle. No, I'm wrong. No, upgrade rooms don't get shuffled in minor shuffle rooms. Equipment rooms, upgrade rooms, boss rooms, and Triforce rooms are still fixed in minor room shuffle in Zelda. There's Olive Garden, but Shaddy does not have a free source of damage, so 3 bombs is not going to carry him through that unless he's extremely lucky with those bomb placements. Pretty wise bet not to push that one. Syscrusher finds level 8, and a heart container on the floor. Even Steele finds level 2, probably a more useful find early on here. Simultaneous deaths between Eat My Steel and Shaddy, that's pretty great. And you clock here to make clearing out the Dark Nuts easy for Syscrusher. Finds a bomb upgrade here in level 8 in what would normally be, I believe, the magic key. Even Steel finds one of the sword caves. It could be either white or magic. Which means either... Well, 3 hearts wasn't enough, so it could be 4 to 7 hearts to pick it up if it's the white sword cave. 10 to 14 if it's the magic sword cave. I think Reigning Elementalist just also found one of the upgrades that can be in this shop. There can be up to 4 upgrades in a shop in this seed. Syscrusher bombs into the Triforce room of level 8. Just money. Here's a Gleeok, a 4-headed Gleeok, boss of level 8. No rings, 1 heart of damage per shot, 4 heads, just the wand. This will be a tough fight. Reigning Elementalist unfortunately entered a dungeon where the dungeon's entrance was next to a boss, so we're gonna hear that purring until he enters another dungeon. Syscrusher only getting rupees and bombs for the hardest part of level 8. Shaddy getting some really bad advice from the Scree to take the right item, unless it means the correct item. Eat My Steel climbing the mountain. We'll see what's in the vanilla level 5 cave. And the ladder is in level 5, which means the Morph Ball bombs are up here as well. That's a huge find if you can get the money together to buy it. I think Reigning Elementalist was doing a strategy there to up A if it was a door repair room. It saves you getting charged by the old man. Shadi finds a nice, cheap refill cave. Ema steals down a fair bit of money, unfortunately. 11th enemy has the bomb. Now if I need to explain that, in Vanilla Zelda was an obscure mechanic where if you killed the 10th enemy in a row without taking damage with a bomb, you would force the bomb drop. This randomizes it, so now it is the 11th enemy that has a special quirk. Reigning Elementalist stocking up on energy for Metroid, which is a little peculiar. You don't know exactly how much energy you're buying there unless you're in Metroid. And without an energy tank, I don't think they're going to need that much energy. Syscrusher finding Norfair with just Morph Ball and no Morph Ball bombs. It limits the exploration options in Norfair, but there are a few checks, depending on if the room rando allows Syscrusher to get further in lower Norfair here. That, nope, looks like Morph Ball bombs are required to progress in lower Norfair. Which means the ladder is required, which means rupees are required. I like the flying whiz robes that Shadi's having to deal with coming out of the vents here in Brinstar. And Brinstar is a very punishing place this seed. As Valton Zanola points out, I think the We're Having a Sale is coming from Dokapon Kingdom. I think it was inspired by that. Syscrusher doing a fancy mirrored overworld only wrap to get to the Raft Island. Picks up a missile pack there. So that eliminates one of the needs for a raft in this seed. And that technique's only available in mirror mode because there is a thin one-tile strip that if you are wrapping from the right to the left, you can pass through, but you can't if you're going from the left to the right. And because mirror mode changes which side you are exiting the screen from, it allows you to actually walk onto that raft island. Now, does Syscrusher just have the raft? He must have, because he came into that screen, so... Maybe I was wrong, maybe there wasn't a raft. Guess he's got raft. Ema-Steel back here to fight Aquamentus. I think this might have been where Ema-Steel got the magic wand. So there it is. Ema-Steel now has a wand. Didn't get to see if Shadi just checked the... Yeah, he must have just checked the Armos item. I'm not sure what that could have been. Does get Triforce piece number 2 as Ema-Steel picks up Triforce piece number 8. Syscrusher going in through level 2. I don't remember if Ema-Steel found anything important here, but I'd be kind of surprised. He would have to have found something important because quest items can only contain equipment or oh, my brain is breaking right now. Quest items. All right, for this he gets the letter. I'm assuming Ema-Steel also got the letter unless he bounced out, and raft. So now he has raft. Somehow he was able to cheat up to both raft locations. That's really strange. Oh, that wasn't the raft location for... Okay, I only saw him walk into that screen. I didn't see which screen he came from, and that was actually the upper left corner of Hyrule. So when I thought he had taken a raft up there, it was actually just a... the secret spot that you can get a bunch of money from. Or no, that's a blue ring in Quest 1. It's a bunch of money in Quest 2. getting my quests mixed up. My Steel finds level 8. Very interesting. He managed to pick up the heart container on the exact same frame that he died, so it looks like he has 3 hearts. That's really cool. Rare to see that one. Normally you wouldn't... Oh, that's really interesting. I don't think that would happen in vanilla because you'd only get a heart container after you've defeated the boss, and I'm pretty sure none of the bosses would have a lingering projectile that would kill you as you picked up the heart container. Or if it would, it'd be extremely rare. Oh, that's fantastic. Didn't even get to see what Raining Elementalist picked up because I was watching Eat My Steel. Oh man, this is really hard to do for one person. Sis Crusher checking out the totem room finds nothing there? Question mark? Oh, but he does find where it is, which is the push block. Does he have the... Yes, he does have the power bracelet. So the power bracelet is going to be required to get Tutorian. Looks like Even My Steel picked up that bomb upgrade in level 8. Raining Elementalist doing a, well, was trying to do a Morph Ball wrap up to avoid the requirement of having Ice Beam or High Jump Boots. Shaddy now, with a Wood Sword, is able to go through what would normally be Olive Garden. Didn't see where he might have picked up the Wood Sword from. Millennium Nocturnum asks, what mod is Elementalist playing? This all is the Z1M1 combo randomizer, and Raining Elementalist decided to have a Zelda sprite for Samus in Metroid. Shaddy finds Blue Candle in Olive Garden. Nice candlelit dinner here. Sis Crusher making his way through a very ruby red level 6. Even My Steel putting up a big fight against this 4-headed Gleeok. 1 heart remaining, but he does have a red potion if he really wants to dip into it, but he's basically 1 hit away from death this whole time. Gonna be very careful here. And takes the death. Ah, okay. Armos has the Wood Sword. Good to know. Shaddy is being given the opportunity to purchase rupees with rupees. And it seems to be a very sound investment. Pays 25 rupees, walks away with 100. I think that was a total increase of 95 rupees, because I think it went up from 28 to 123. You must steal for the rematch against the 4-headed Gleeok. Ima still has a vital piece of information that I don't think any of the other runners have. I could be wrong on this because it's hard to keep track of everybody at the same time. But knowing where the ladder is also leads to knowing how to get the Morph Ball bombs, which is extremely important for navigating Metroid. You can see Raining Elementalist climbing up through the wall here to avoid the necessary high jump boots slash wall jump, or slash ice beam that's normally required to get into this area up here. Ah, the Room Rando was kind. Room Rando provided platforms that are normally not there. That seems to happen pretty frequently, so I think Raining Elementalist was ready to trust that they were there, because otherwise popping out of the wall there was a little dangerous. Sis Crusher finds the way to Kraid's hideout. believe he's the first one to do so. We still haven't found Ridley's hideout. Rainy Elementalist picks up the boomerang. Without a way to destroy the blocks in the wall, Rainy Elementalist had to up B, or up A, out of Metroid. Mestiel coming back for another match with the Gleeok, and that does it. There's the reward, the paltry reward. Shaddy has blue candle and is going through Burn Row here, getting a good sequence of burnable bushes. Mestiel might be trying to find a way into the front half of level 8. There's still one more check to be had in level 8, which would be the vanilla book. And Sis Crusher finds Ice Beam in Kraid's Lair. And Shaddy finds Various Suit and decides to go for it over the heart container. Now, we do know what one of the requirement rooms has, and it's not important, but if the other requirement room is the Meg's requirement, and hearts are necessary, that might have been a bad decision, but it's hard to know this early on. Oh, Screw and Ice. I should say Sis Crusher found Screw Attack as well as the Ice Beam. Looks like Eat My Steel also found Norfair. I think this is a different entrance. I don't think this was the same one that the others went through. I'll double check where he spawned. No, this is the one that you need Morph Ball Bombs. Alright, thanks for keeping me honest, chat. It's very hard to keep up with everything. This is normally a 4-person job, but I guess I'm fielding it all tonight. Shaddy going through Death Mountain here. There's level 2 for Shaddy. There's the bow. This is going to be very interesting. In order for Sis Crusher to actually... Oh, never mind. Wow. I didn't know you could just roll under it like that. For some reason, my brain thought, oh, how are you going to do this with the Morph Ball Bombs? Obviously. Very easily. Steel finds Ridley's hideout, I believe the first to do so. Still a little light on energy tanks here. Sis Crusher takes a death on the way to the heart container. Looks like there is a potentially required ice climb here in Kraid's Lair. Required is in quotes, because you could either roll up the wall with the Morph Ball using the clipping, or possibly just up A when you need to go back up there. Then again, if you enter another doorway here, there's a chance that you will have to either up A, or you'll have to return to the start of the entire game with down B, which is a feature that was added in Z1M1, or find a way to get back up to the top of the shaft. Raining Elemental is checking out the vanilla level 2 location, finds level 1. putting the boomerang to use when you have no other item, since it can destroy keys and gels. Looks like Ema Steel and Sis Crusher both finding, or in Kraid's hideout, since Sis Crusher had been there for a while. Now, we technically have both bow and silvers, so that means all we really need is all the Triforce pieces, and it's technically go mode for Zelda. And there's Screw Attack for Eat My Steel. Well, as soon as he can actually get up there, he's got 41 energy to do that. There he goes. No, Sis Crusher found level 3. I think he's the first to do that. All these key doors meaning nothing with the magical key. Not sure if I missed... Oh, there's Kraid Totem for Sis Crusher. Not sure if I missed what the boomerang item was in level 1. And that's bait for Raining Elementalist. That's what the pineapple is meant to be. May or may not be quite required this seed, depending on how the shuffling in level 7 works out. Now, here's kind of a weird idea. There are a few bottlenecks in level 7, and I'm wondering if those could be made to have the bait more guaranteed. Oh, there's the spot. What did I miss? What did you pick up? I didn't get to see that. I don't know what Raining Elementalist just picked up. Shoot. But I was wondering if it would be possible to force the bait to appear in one of the bottlenecks of level 7. There's High Jump Boots and Triforce piece number 5 for Sis Crusher, and Eat My Steel picks up the ladder. Oh, that would have been Power Bracelet then. And yeah, Eat My Steel has the Power Bracelet too, so that's got to be Power Bracelet. So that's Wand and Triforce piece number 8 for Dark Rupee. Sis Crusher playing the flute to get to one of the dungeon entrances that he has Triforce for. Or at least that's supposed to be how that works. Yeah, he goes to level 8, but a different entrance to level 8. Very interesting. This may be the only way to get to the bottom half of level 8. So there's one check that he can do down here. Eat My Steel, I believe, just picked up the Morph Ball bombs, and is now doing that mirror mode only screen wrap. Definitely looking like Eat My Steel might be headed toward Metroid to use those Morph Ball bombs. Or level 4, that works too. That lobby screen looked like it had 2 extra doors from what should be in that room in vanilla level 4, so I'm wondering if he's going to check out that extra door. Oh no, that was the one to level 9. Okay, that's how that works. So right in the entrance screen of level 4 is the way to get to level 9. Oh my gosh, our Raining Elementalist has very interesting sprite set going on right now. Oh, that's super cool. And yes, Shaddy is indeed a cow. That sprite was lifted from a mod of the original Metroid. I can't remember the name of it right now, but it's been ported from a different mod. Shaddy wrapping up through the wall like Elementalist did before. Mestiel's about to check the treasure room here in level 4, so we can see what was in the raft location. And it's a sword upgrade. So we know where 2 of them are right now. As Raining Elementalist also gets a sword. Raining Elementalist also picking up Triforce piece number 2. I think that's the second room of requirement in this. So we know that both of them are essentially useless. One of them being an energy refill, the other one, I can't remember what it was, but it certainly wasn't anything terribly important. Assist Crusher finds the second bomb upgrade in level 8. So level 8 has 2 bomb capacity upgrades. Death Mountain defends the sword. I think that's a hint to the Armos statue sword that we already know of. Assist Crusher checking out Spectacle Rock. It's a pretty out-of-the-way check. Good to get that done. Mestiel facing down the 2-headed Gleeok after taking out the 4-headed Gleeok in level 8 earlier. Unfortunately, that one takes his life. Assist Crusher finds level 7 beyond the Spectacle Rock Cave, trading places with the Potion Shop over there normally. Finds the tip of the nose room. I believe this is a guaranteed transport staircase room in level 7 here. But this is already extremely close to the boss and treasure room, so I have to wonder if this transport staircase is necessary. Mestiel working his way back up to the 2-headed Gleeok. Raining Elementalist finding level 5. The Success Crusher just walked back over from the transport staircase room. Raining Elementalist finds another entrance into Brinstar, this time closer to the vanilla start. I don't think we've gotten a check on the Morph Ball pedestal yet, because I think it's been blocked off by requirements for... I'm wrong. I'm entirely wrong. Raining Elementalist just picks up silver arrows. We've been here before. This is not the crate exit, it's the Norfair exit. Mestiel picks up a Triforce piece, didn't exactly get to see which one. Was blocked a little bit by the keys. Looking like level 7 may not need the ladder. I believe the room that Assist Crusher's in right now is the only one that could require the ladder. And that might not be blocked off at all. So at least one of the barriers in level 7 has been averted. Looks like it's just a missile refill pack in the upgrade room in level 7. Okay, Emestiel's in the... Oh, that's a blue ring that's been hanging out here in level 2. I don't know how many people have gotten that already. Looks like Sis Crusher already has it as well. Thank you. Shady finds yet another block for Morph Ball bombs. Ema still picking up the letter, and I forget what was in here. Yeah, and a randomizer, especially in Z1M1, where the pathways are extremely divergent, it's very hard to tell who's in the lead, and it can really come down to split-second decisions. Well, not really split-second, but micro decisions that really change the entire flow of the game for you. There are many decision points at which things can turn in one's favor. Really, right now we have a pretty even race, though I do believe Eat My Steel does have equipment advantage. Right now, Eat My Steel can definitely check more locations than anyone because of Morph Ball bombs. Shady possibly checking the ceiling here, finding bait in the ceiling. Hold on, are there 2 baits in the pool? I think there are. There are 2 baits in the pool that were added because of second quest. So far we haven't seen a block in level 7 due to bait. We know that the bottom half of level 7 isn't a requirement. You must still entering level 6. We have the components known for how to get a bow and arrow to defeat Goma in level 6, but nobody's put them together yet. This room that Eat My Steel is in is very likely a transport staircase room, which they might have to come back to. Rainy Elementalist has what look like Metroids in the room, but those are not. Those are Kameidos, because of the Kid Icarus palette. Slight bit of trivia for you there. Oh, okay, then I may be wrong about that pineapple. I'm not sure what that pineapple was. I know that in some sprite sets. Oh, wait, are you sure? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that that was the bait in Raining Elementalist's inventory. The recorder... Oh, hold on. Raining Elementalist should have the recorder because it was in level 1, and I think that they did a good sweep of level 1. I'll have to double check that one. Sis Crusher about to get the second sword upgrade here, or not second. Oh, Candle. That's Candle in Olive Garden, right? Romantic dinner. Is that another ring here in level 5? Didn't quite to see what Sis Crusher picked up. Too blurry on the VOD, or not the VOD, but like the restream. Raining Elementalist and Sis Crusher both taking on Dig Dogger at the same time. Oh, I cannot see that at all. If somebody can tell me what Raining Elementalist picked up, that would be fantastic. That was way too blurry for me. Still can't see what that is either. Is that another sword? I don't think the pineapple was the recorder, but... yeah, that looks like white sword. Oh, maybe. If it was in level 1, maybe I was... yeah, it could have been the recorder. Am I still picking up Triforce piece number 4 from a random cave? He just used the pineapple. Okay. Entirely fair. Let's see if Raining Elementalist pays the price to get the price. Sis Crusher picks up silver arrows. So Sis Crusher is the first complete art. Looking across everybody's collections, we know where 2, 3, 4, 5, and 8 are for Triforce pieces right now. Raining Elementalist picking up the blue candle. Ema still picking up the white sword. I'm running through in my head which levels we've seen. We've seen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So we know where all the levels are. We know where all of the sections of Metroid are. I think all that's left is to put it all together. Sis Crusher getting some work done with the silver arrows. Buys possibly the first energy tank. Still been a pretty low life seed. I may have to change my mind that Raging Elementalist may have actually been fighting Metroids, because I'm seeing some Metroid enemies here in level 2. Picks up the blue ring as well. Would you believe that I just now got the joke about I'm just a randomizer? I feel dumb. Shaddy entering level 7 with half a heart to spare. Perhaps we're going to see the actual treasures here in level 7 this time. Shaddy's looking like he might need some good drops here. He's starting to fall behind on the equipment pickups. Assist Crusher finds the Take Any Road You Want. I'm not sure if we've seen that connection yet. That leads up to Death Mountain area. Burning Elementals picks up the letter, also picks up the raft. Another entrance leads to the area right next to the start of the game, and this one leads to the Deadwoods. You are still picking up silvers. Since Crusher gets a sword upgrade as well, white sword. These dungeon entrances there's certainly more than one dungeon entrance to level 2 that might let you get around the overworld a little faster. Shaddy's close to finding the upgrade room. Unfortunately, it's not a very helpful upgrade room. Takes a death, sadly. Reigning Elementalists for their first 4... Oh, looks like Eat My Steel also has Triforce Piece number 2. Reigning Elementalists for the first time in Ridley's High. And it looks like Eat My Steel has Red Room. Question about have they got most of the glitches out of the hack, if any? There are some allowed glitches in this. In fact, I think the logic for the seed will allow the solver to require block clipping in Zelda in order to make it through the seed. That's a setting that can be turned on or off as well. Any of the glitches can specifically be turned on or off for the solver. Another one that is used pretty frequently, we've seen a few times already tonight, is clipping through the walls in Metroid by using the Morph Ball Morph and Unmorph to gain height. There's also Rue Quarter that's still in this. There are a few that have been patched, though, like Bridge Skip is no longer possible. That's to make sure that people have to complete the Metroid side and not just skip into Torian and win with missiles and ice. Also, there are settings to make the lava a little more manageable in Metroid. Normally, physics for the lava are a little strange, and you have to sink to the bottom in order to get a full jump. You can turn it off to allow full jumping from the top of the lava. You also saw Reigning Elementalist pop out of Morph Ball and jump out of midair. A midair jump like that is not intended, but is very frequently used. Now, without Morph Ball bombs, Reigning Elementalist could potentially get into that one tile gap there, but it would take some very precise timing. It's also possible, and sometimes common, to see that be done in Ridley's boss room. in order to get to the item behind Ridley. Shaddy picks up the ladder while I'm explaining everything here. Seal in level 5, finding the transport staircase. Probably soon to find the blue candle here in the back half of level 5. If this is My Steel's first time here in the back half of level 5, this might be the first mags we find. He has exactly enough to pay for the money. Oh, that is a lot more money than I thought. Yeah, with these locked doors in the back half, I'm pretty excited that we're going to see Megs here pretty soon. Shaddy finally finds the way to the back part of level 7 in order to check the equipment slot. Here is just an E-tank. My Steel picks up the blue candle. And now Aquamentus for Shaddy. Level 7 is very densely distributed with the items. Standing on the pickup, didn't get to see what it was. Looks like it's just cash on the Triforce spot for level 5 here. And that is definitely mags for My Steel. Oh, did not get to see what was in the Triforce room of level 7. Shaddy died too fast. We'll see if he goes back for it, or if he just leaves it there. See if it was important or not. Or he might have already picked it up too, didn't quite get to see that. Oh, it's just a refill on Metroid health, okay. An energy refill. Now, My Steel is, I think, the only one who currently has Morph Ball bombs, even though Shaddy did pick up the ladder and is on his way to pick them up. So we're going to see some new checks here from My Steel that are beyond Morph Ball requirements, or Morph Ball bomb requirements. Reigning Elementalist unable to pick up the Missile Pack expansion with 4 hearts. Sis Crusher picks up Triforce piece number 2 from the overworld. Reigning Elementalist finds that Reigning Elementalist doesn't have the Kraid totem like I thought that they did. Once again, the advice is take the right item. Sis Crusher goes for it, gets paid a modest sum, has plenty of heart containers to go around, and I think Sis Crusher knows that the cave requirements are not required in this seed. Reigning Elementalist finding the way into Kraid's hideout. My Steel picks up a boomerang. Shaddy finds level 1. Reigning Elementalist finds an Ice Beam. And has the Wave Beam too. I'm not sure where that came from, but definitely has it. Shaddy finds the recorder in level 1 here. Running Elementalist is foraying into level 3. Requires a bomb to get into the meat of level 3 too. Bit interesting there. The Running Elementalist, picks up the red candle here in level 3. That's very interesting. Is that what I saw? Was that correct? I'm not sure if I saw that correctly. And that's the Kraid totem. Yeah, the candle shouldn't drop there, so I'm pretty sure that wasn't the candle. I was gonna say, Reigning Elementalist left Kraid's hideout a little early, skipped out on Screw Attack and the bow. Shaddy picks up the wand and Triforce piece number 8. I didn't get to see what My Steel just picked up here, but I think it might have been the first person to check this too, so this might have been a good source. Ah, Shady would have picked up the bracelet in level 1 as well, yes, thank you. My Steel is trying a very difficult bomb jump here, but without Ice Beam, that's his only way to get into that area. And it does look like a regular jump off of a bomb jump would probably be enough to get him in there. This is going to be about as hard as getting... No, it's actually going to be a little easier than a section of Norfair that requires you to do this without the high jump boots. Didn't quite get to see what Reigning Elementalist picked up from the trophy room of level 3, as well as the Manhandla in that section. Siscrusher picking up some extra missiles. Oh, so close there for My Steel. But really determined to get up there. Oh, got up there just fine. Okay. Now, I feel like we've seen this section from the other side already. I might be wrong about that. Yes, high jump boots, that would have been the boss item for level 3, thanks for reminding me. And Triforce number 5, thank you very much. And there's Bow. So there's Bow for Reigning Elementalist. Am I still checking? I'm almost absolutely sure this is new check, and unfortunately it's just a missile tank. Shaddy, on the other hand, getting a sword upgrade, so there's White Sword for Shaddy in level 4. looking like the swords tonight were Armos, Raft Spot, and the Triforce Room, not Triforce Room, the boss reward for level 5. You must still going down to possibly check the elevator to Crades. Not sure if we got to see any of that. Another E-Tank here for Sis Crusher, or rather his second E-Tank for Sis Crusher. Starting to get some health here in Metroid. Shaddy about to take on the two-headed Gleeok here. I think he's still rocking no rings, but does have the white sword and the, oh, that's red ring. Never mind, so he did have rings. And Triforce piece number 7. Still a little too early to try for an entrance into 9. Will require at least 6 Triforce pieces, could be up to 8. Shaddy might be lining up here for the wrap into the island. Oh yeah, and zoning out. That definitely was a screw attack for Reigning Elementalist. E-Tank for Eat My Steel. Sis Crusher possibly gonna get the boomerang here. Or skipping it entirely, that's fine too. Might actually be saving that check for after doing the top of Brinstar here, which would be a pretty savvy move. Not entirely sure what that is that Reigning Elemental's picked up. It could be the map for level 2, or it could be something stage 2. Shaddy here in level 8. Unfortunately, nothing important here is in level 8. Reigning Elementalist found a back entrance to level 6 here. Shaddy about to take on the four-headed Gleeok for a rough reward of just bombs. Reigning Elementalist does have the bow. I don't know why it didn't mark off. Has bow and arrow, so could actually kill the Gleeok, or the Goma of level 6. Also finding Triforce piece number 4. Which I'm actually surprised Shaddy has marked off. I'm not entirely sure that's true. There's, excuse me, that's not Goma. And that is wood arrows. So, in order to collect wood arrows, you needed silver arrows. Sis Crusher says no to the boomerang. One more thing here for Reigning Elementalist to check. The wand room. The wand room here, is that the Ridley totem? I think it's the Ridley totem. That's what I'm gonna mark. But I can't be entirely sure that that was the Ridley totem. That was not Triforce piece number 4. I'm not sure what Reigning Elementalist got, but 1. I think it was Triforce piece number 1. I'd have to see that Triforce again, but yeah, that's definitely Triforce piece number 1, not 4. Looks like Shaddy found that transport staircase here to maybe the back half of level 6. It'd be hard to know if this actually connects, because I don't think Reigning Elementalist went this way. Yeah, it looks like the 2 sections of level 6 aren't contiguous, unless we want to try bombing some more walls here. Oh, maybe they are. Maybe I was wrong. Oh, it does look like there might be a way. Reigning Elementalist exploring the Take Any Road You Want caves. And I was wrong, there is actually no contiguousness between the front and back of level 6. Syscrusher finds that 1 tile hole, which looks like Syscrusher might actually be trying to get the right nopes out of that contest to try to get the right timing. The other no, Syscrusher's got this. If he can get this Holtz to come over here, he can damage boost off of the Holtz and get into that hole. Unfortunately, the Holtz is having a hard time fitting into the slot. Yeah, this might take some repositioning in order to get that Holtz in the right spot. You might be doing this raft check. I'm not sure if we've seen Vanilla Level 4 yet, so here's Vanilla Level 4. Reigning Elementalist checking the pond. Neither of them have anything great. Looks like Syscrusher, while I was busy, got through that hole and picks up the red candle. Oh, he got the block clip, not the damage boost? Oh, that's awesome. Slightly cheap potions tonight as well, so that's gotta be a welcome find. Am I still getting Burn Row taken care of now? Been on it, but for 3 screens now. Here's the 4th. Oh, there's a hint. Seek out all Triforce pieces, so we're gonna need all 8. Syscrusher once again needs to get that clip. Gets the clip so easy. Oh man, I have struggled with those clips, so watching Syscrusher make it look extremely easy like that, oof. Shaddy picks up the bow. I believe Shaddy already had silvers as well. I might have to double check that, but I'm almost entirely certain Shaddy got silvers already. As for who's ahead, my money's right now on Eat My Steel, but it's really hard to call. It's still pretty close. We're seeing 3 or 4 Triforce pieces. Raining Elementalist has both totems, I believe. Oh, come on! Someone else has Crane Totem as well, so I know that something's off on this tracker. I forget who it was who had Crane Totem, but I'm pretty sure somebody else had it. Unfortunately, we might need to wait for someone to pause in Metroid to see. Looks like Shaddy does not have Crane Totem. It's possible that both totems are required as well, so this might be full quest item C. Crusher is in Ridley's hideout, looking at the top here, trying to go to the attic. Shaddy gearing up here for a Kraid fight. And Kraid is guaranteed to have either equipment or quest items, so it's very highly likely it's going to be a Triforce. Alright, Shaddy's off to take on Kraid. With advanced AI turned to level 2, Kraid's going to be motoring around on the floor here, moving quite a lot faster than normal. And I'm seeing Crusher does indeed have the Kraid totem. That was an easy fight for Shaddy. Gets an energy refill. So I was wrong. I might have to check my seed settings again, but I was pretty sure that quest items were supposed to be only... Yeah. That's strange. The seed is definitely set up so that... the flags are set up so that quest item spots are supposed to have either quest items or equipment. So I'm surprised to see only an energy refill there. Moving along nicely, yes. Speaking of, Shaddy gets Ice Beam. Raging Elemental or Raining Elementalist not able to progress here in Lower Norfair, or the bottom of Norfair. It's not technically Lower Norfair. Oh, this is actually Raining Elementalist's first time in level 8. So that will be a good opportunity to get bomb upgrades, but there's not much else here, you know. There's life. Shaddy getting Kraid Totem. So, Metroid has Room Shuffle on right now, and it does have an additional room in Kraid's hideout, behind Kraid. Kraid normally does not have a room behind him. But all the other areas are actually areas of Metroid, but they're shuffled from different areas of Metroid. And especially in Ridley's hideout, the Combinatorics, the ways that rooms link together can produce some very unique situations that you normally wouldn't. Shaddy picking up the high jump boots off of Manhandla, and Raiding Elementalist picking up Cat. There was also a Triforce piece there, but I forgot which one it was, so I'll have to wait. I almost have to wonder if that hit off of the potion was accidental from Raiding Elementalist, because that was not a very... Or was that a fast fill? That's right, we just implemented a fast fill on the potions, so that might have gone by really fast. You might still finding Triforce piece number 6, I believe the first person to do so. Shaddy exploring the area on top of Kraid, which normally doesn't have anything, but in this case we've added some item drop. Okay, Triforce 5, thank you very much. Did anybody pick up the Morph Ball bombs? Did Shaddy pick up Morph Ball bombs? Must have, because I just saw him rolling through and dropping Morph Ball bombs. So... Nice to see the Blue Lagoon is still intact here. Not entirely blue this time, but still causing lag issues. Mestiel checks out the attic of Norfair, finds keys and an energy tank. Sis Crusher about to pick up the ladder. Shaddy and Eat My Steel are tied for Triforce pieces right now. I think at this point, yes, we know where all of the Triforce pieces are. We know where Bow and Silver's are. We know where both totems are. Both totems are required, apparently. Shaddy needs a Ridley totem. So I think we are in no mode, technically. We know where all of the components are to get through this seed. We know where level 9 is, we know where all the Triforces and the requirements for defeating Ganon. I don't think we know where the magic boomerang is, but I think we know every other piece of equipment. Oh, Book. We don't know where Book is. Mestiel here is attempting to get a double high bomb jump and then a full jump off of the top of that second jump. Sis Crusher apparently also picked up Morph Ball bombs real quick. Raiding Elementalist picking up their second bomb upgrade from level 8. Shaddy doesn't have to play games with the block clipping since he has Morph Ball Bomb, so he's able to just jump through that. Picks up or avoids. Picks up the red can. Am I still finding the bow? So that's, I believe... Well, I have to check if Shaddy has the arrows. I'm pretty sure Shaddy had the arrows. But that's another set complete. Elementalist accidentally left the screen before the bush burned. It's gonna be a small time loss there. Alright, Reigning Elementalist finds the Varia suit. Steel finds Ice Beam. And Sis Crusher is about to take on Kraid. Fair amount of life. Also has does not have the Varia suit. I have to double check on that one. No, this is actually going to be a bit of a tough fight, even with Wave Beam. Don't know where Wave Beam came from, but they've got Wave Beam too. It's getting down there. 59 HP left. Triforce piece number 4 for Reigning Elementalist. Now, everybody's really putting this together. Nobody seems to be truly stuck here. I'm seeing a fair amount of convergence. That's two energy left here for Sis Crusher. This is going to be very tense here. Screw Attack does give you invulnerability frames, so being in Screw Attack will let him travel through the projectiles, but it does take a little bit for Screw Attack to start up from a jump, and he wasn't unable to start Screw Attack fast enough to get the invuln frames. So that is a botched fight, sadly. Am I still picking up the Kraid Totem? Shaddy looks like he's having a bit of trouble staying on these platforms here. It's going to be very tricky to move up from the position that Shaddy's in right now. Oh, but he got it, so as long as he doesn't take another hit that knocks him off the platform, he should be fine. Steel traveling through level 3, it's where he got the Kraid Totem. He should get the Kraid Totem here, if he didn't get it already. I was pretty sure... Yeah, he did pick it up, it's just not marked on the tracker for some reason. Tracker's having one of its moments. It always seems to do this at least once in a race. Sometimes if I remark it, it finally decides to actually add things. Also, Sis Crusher has the Wave Beam, and I marked that, and that's not showing up either, so it's going to be a little bit here before this actually starts registering. Reigning Elementalist picking up the ladder, so now everybody has their ladder. Surprisingly, outside of Morph Ball Bombs, ladder really hasn't been required this seed so far. There's Morph Ball Bombs for Reigning Elementalist. Those also have not been... there's a lot of Metroid that's been able to be explored without Morph Ball Bombs. Sometimes Metroid can get really locked down with the way that the rooms shuffle. Certainly Norfair. Norfair is probably the worst for needing Morph Ball Bombs. We have 3 runners that are 3 pieces short of entering level 9. And yeah, Reigning Elementalist I also marked the bow for, and that hasn't come in yet. The Kraid Totem has finally come in. Sis Crusher taking on Kraid again. This time maybe with a little bit more care. That advanced AI really does make him a little harder to fight here. 22 HP, I think he can take 1 more hit. Takes 1 more hit, gives 1 more hit, is able to kill Kraid. And the screen is clear. Claim his missile refill reward. Or no, energy refill. Reigning Elementalist wanders into level 7, I believe for the first time. Oh no, this might not be the first time. This might have been the level that Reigning Elementalist got the boss purring from. Even My Steel is back to fight Kraid here as well. Not sure if Even My Steel has Wave Beam, but looks like Even My Steel is doing Morph Ball Bomb strats, so you get invulnerability frames off of those Morph Ball Bombs, so they don't do a lot of damage, but they do keep you relatively safe. Also, looks like Reigning Elementalist was able to just pass through the bait from the top, taking some damage. Bait absolutely not required this seed. And was able to very quickly peek into the upgrade room for the item that they don't want. Alright, My Steel was able to defeat Kraid. Moving on. Of course, one of the benefits to defeating both Ridley and Kraid is expansions to your missiles to the tune of 75. Sis Crusher finds this very difficult jump. Let's see how he decides to get around it. Probably just with a roll-off, pop-up, jump. Yep. Simple and easy. You must still here in Kraid's hideout, escaping up to No, not Brinstar. This leads somewhere else entirely. This leads back to Zelda. I don't know if we've seen a Ridley fight yet, but Sis Crusher is possibly... Yeah, definitely taking some energy refills. This is up on the top, so this isn't quite Ridley time yet. My Steel's also down in Ridley's hideout. Shadow's down in Ridley's hideout. Trying to line up a very precarious bomb jump off of one of these, like, Beedrill-looking dudes. It was a very delicate operation here. This might be it. This is definitely it for Shaddy. Well done. Very good catch on that freeze. My still picks up the red candle. Looks like Syscrusher's looking for the way to get down there. And it is a different type of tile, so he was able to find that. And Shaddy is the first here to take on Ridley. He's only doing 5 damage per hit here, or Ridley's only doing 5 damage every time he touches Shaddy. So that was a pretty easy fight. Shaddy destroys Ridley. Moving to the back. And behind Ridley, a missile refill. So that's definitely something to note if Metal is still watching. It looks like the slots behind Ridley and Kraid are not being treated as quest item slots. Because according to the logic of the flags, those should be either quest or equipment. So that means that Shaddy has killed both Kraid and Ridley at this point. Has plenty of missiles, so if Shaddy can find the Ridley totem, this should be pretty go mode looking for Metroid. Syscrusher here for Ridley fight. If you're used to vanilla Metroid, Ridley's very much sedentary in that version of him. This one likes to hop around a lot more. And a missile refill for Syscrusher. This is definitely closing up quite a bit. We still have 3 runners who are 3 Triforce pieces short. 2 of which have already built. If Shaddy pauses, let me see this. Yes, he does indeed have silvers. I'm making sure that he has that mark now. Everybody's got the bow and silvers, and everybody has white sword or better. And we're really just looking at Triforce pieces coming in. Reigning Elementalist is the only one who has the Ridley totem. That's definitely going to work out in their favor. So really, I think it might be Reigning Elementalist that's in the lead right now. Yeah, let me mark that off too. High jump boost. Shaddy's entered level 5, but Shaddy also has the red candles, so I'm pretty sure Shaddy's been here before. Yeah, I'm looking at all the destruction here. Open doors, bomb walls. So I'm interested to see if Shaddy's just looking for exits from level 5, maybe looking for another area. I'm trying to think now if we've seen all of the equipment and treasures out of all of the other dungeons. I mean, we actually have seen all of the required things. So, yeah, it's just definitely people needing to retrace each other's steps to put this all together. Even my steel pulling off the Beedrill positioning, freezing, in order to get into this little corner here. It's very impressive to see that happen. Shaddy's taking on Dig Dogger. Looks like that might not have been completed before, which means I think this is his mags right here. Yep, there's Mags. Where's Mags? There's Mags. Mags for Shaddy. And also, I think Red Ring. Yeah, it's Red Ring as well. Oh, I already had him as Red Ring. I need to double check if Raging Elementalist, Reigning Elementalist has the Red Ring. Oh, that's Wave Beam! Okay. That's where they keep picking it up. It's really hard to see. Even my steel taking on Ridley right now, while Assist Crusher moves through level 4, might be getting their Megs. You want to Steel emerges victorious from the fight with Ridley. Shaddy finds an underwater casino. Assist Crusher just picked up the Mags. We have 3 runners with Mags and full Doritos between them. Ah, Eat My Steel picked up Triforce piece number 5, I believe. Putting him in the lead in terms of Triforce pieces. Reigning Elementalist also doing this little Beedrill bomb jump. That's not their name, they're not actually Beedrills. I think they're like maybe Zebs or something. Zebos. Assist Crusher taking on the 2-headed Gleeok with Mags, easily picks up the red ring. And Triforce piece number 7. Now, hold on. If Eat My Steel has the red ring, how do they not have Triforce piece number 7? Did they just not pick it up? Also enjoying this weird zombie Palutena thing that Reigning Elementalist is fighting. Okay, I'm gonna double check here. Never mind. I thought Shaddy might have had an extra Triforce piece that I hadn't accounted for, but no. Still missing 3. Eat My Steel finds the bottom half of level 8 to pick up the second bomb capacity upgrade. Assist Crusher's Triforce looking very Swiss cheesed right now. Reigning Elementalist picking up the red can. Eat My Steel wanders into level 7. Looks like Shaddy went up to check the Torian elevator. Although that elevator isn't there, I am curious where that door would lead, or what portal that would open. I don't think anybody's tried it, but we also know it's not necessary for this seed, so... Reigning Elementalist is going to be rising through the wall all the way up from the bottom area of Ridley's hideout. Though might not have to rise up for too long if that platform's any indication. There might be safe travels further up here. Technically, they could pop out of the wall now and just freeze some of the enemies that they already have access to and probably be okay. Like that Holtz is replaced with a nose pass, it looks like. Not nose pass, that's a Pokemon. What were those things in Kid Icarus? The nose dudes. Oh, it's gonna drive me crazy. I used to know what these things were called. Specknose is the name of those guys. Shaddy picks up an E-Tank off of the Morph Ball pedestal. Quite a journey to get back here. Looks like the transport staircase leads to the bottom right corner of level 7. Says Crusher not really willing, or sorry, Eat My Seal not really willing to go all the way down there. Shaddy finds no elevator to the crate area. Oh, he was already in the Torian elevator. That's why he's up here right now. And that leads back to Zelda. Oh. Reigning Elementalist had to stay inside the wall because there's a long stretch here without anything. So that's gonna be... Yeah, good thing Elementalist stayed in the wall. I think Shaddy was looking for any way back, or any other entrance portals that were added to Brinstar, but none were forthcoming. Sis Crusher sees that fateful hint. Seek out all Triforce pieces. Sorry, yes, Sis Crusher, okay. Getting my labels correct. This area, Reigning Elementalist does not need to stick into the wall, but, oh, you know what, I stand corrected. This is yet another area where it is required to stick into the wall. Sis Crusher picks up the Varia suit from the vanilla level 1 location. You know, it's kind of surprising, but not all the runners have been in all of the open caves yet. Some of the bomb caves are still covered up as well. So we're still getting some pretty easy overworld checks, like this Triforce piece number 4. Eat My Seal up in the Death Mountain area. Shaddy, now having Morph Ball bombs, is going to be able to explore Norfair. We haven't had to go into Lower Norfair yet, but our runners don't know it. So we might still see some good old Lower Norfair. I don't know how good it is, but it sure is old. And that's the completion of the wall ascent that Reigning Elementalist just had to put us through. All the way from the bottom, all the way to the top. with a small pit stop. Eat my steel, 2 Triforce pieces out. And still no one has found the book. I'm willing to believe that the book is in Lower Norfair. So Shaddy might be the one to find the book here if he keeps going this direction. Oh, we also have not seen Longbeam. There's an E-tank for Shaddy. It looks like he's not going to go diving into Lower Norfair yet. Just knocking on the door and then running away. Doing some ding-dong ditch. Sis Crusher on his heels here. Actually, Eat My Steel also on his heels. So we've got an expedition here that might be leading into Lower Norfair. Because Eat My Steel has checked out the attic already. I believe Eat My Steel might have checked out everything but Lower Norfair at this point. Looks like there's no up elevator out of Ridley's hideout. So that might have been what Reigning Elementalist was checking to make sure that there wasn't an elevator up. Yeah, I can't say I can remember where all of these pieces are that everybody needs. I know Reigning Elementalist will need to go to level 4, because level 4 is where Triforce piece number 7 is. I'm still mystified that Eat My Steel has the red ring but does not have Triforce piece number 7. Something's up there. Shaddy picks up the Zelda compass. Well, looks like Eat My Steel won't be exploring Lower Norfair yet. Sis Crusher looking like he's examining the possibility. Oh, Shaddy did dive into Lower Norfair, I think. Or that was just a randomized section of gumdrops. Or did the palette change? I think the palette changed, so I'm thinking this might actually be Lower Norfair at this point. No, I'm wrong. That is not a changed palette. That's still Purple Madness. Darkerby finds another entrance to level 3. And Eat My Steel finds the Ridley totem. Second to do so. And I've low-key been worried that I marked the Ridley totem incorrectly for Reigning Elementalist, but that confirms it. These odd sprite sets sometimes confuse me. That's Triforce piece number 1 for Eat My Steel, as well as possibly the wooden arrows coming up from Goma here. The most redundant of pickups possible. Yeah, get those wooden arrows. This means that Eat My Steel is 1 Triforce piece away from Go mode. That's in level 4, so Eat My Steel needs to get to level 4, but I think Eat My Steel might not go to level 4 for a while. Since he has Red Ring, I think he's beaten level 4 and somehow didn't pick up the Triforce piece. Oh, it's Cerberus. Because Reigning Elementalist has a Kid Icarus sprite set for Metroid. So Cerberus was one of the bosses from Kid Icarus. Sorry, it wasn't actually Cerberus. It was oh my gosh, I can't remember the dog's name. I can't remember any of the names from Kid Icarus right now. I used to know them. Twin Bellows is the name of that boss that killed Dark Rupee. Shaddy picks up Triforce piece number 6. I do want to double check. Oh, I didn't quite get to double check to see if Eat My Steel did indeed have the red ring. Oh, Shaddy has red. Yeah, Shaddy has red ring. Did I misspeak? I was talking about Eat My Steel. And for some very strange reason, I always like. I'll either substitute Eat My Steel's name for somebody else, or I will call Eat My Steel something else entirely. That name doesn't stick to the right person for some reason. But Eat My Steel's the one who has to go to level 4, but I'm very perplexed because Eat My Steel has the red ring, as far as I know. So that would mean that Eat My Steel's been to level 4 and didn't pick up the Triforce. Ah, gotcha. I'll have to double check when Shaddy pauses if he has 3 and not 7. Yeah, I'll make sure about that one. Sis Crusher picking up Triforce piece number 6, though. Looks like Eat My Steel jumped into Torian, so we're gonna have our first Mother Brain fight. Sis Crusher, I'm almost entirely certain, has gone into Lower Norfair territory at this point. I think we're seeing that altered palette. Oh, but I could be wrong. The gumdrops are purple. The gumdrops are purple. No, he hasn't gone through the thing. I don't think he clipped down there either. Meanwhile, Shaddy's setting up for the clip down into Lower Norfair. If you haven't seen this clip, keep an eye on Shaddy's screen. He's going to do something pretty fun. that drops you all the way into Lower Norfair from near the start of Norfair. That is if he pulls this off. I don't think he's doing it correctly. This doesn't look correct. So, no, I don't think he pulled it off. Normally what you would do is you'd shoot out those two bricks. Oh, is he right here already? Or where is... I don't know, I'm lost already. But if he was trying to drop into Lower Norfair from here, you shoot out those two bricks, then you wrap around, and as soon as you wrap off the top of the screen, you run to the left to walk through the collision of those two bricks you shot out, and then start jumping to pull the camera down. And you pull the camera down far enough that it resets where going off of the right of the screen will take you, all the way to the bottom of the screen rather than the top of the screen. And then you jump through the doorway, and it pulls the screen all the way down, and then you're in Lower Norfair. By the way, my steel is in Motherbrain's chamber. Plenty of missiles, plenty of energy. Doesn't have Varia, but 5 E-tanks? Yeah, 5 backup E-tanks. So that's plenty of energy. Also, they're not doing that much damage, even without Varia. If he doesn't have Varia, I have to double check. I mean, there's no way to double check if he has Varia other than how much damage he's taking, so... maybe he picked that up when I wasn't looking. I'm almost certain he would have, because I remember he was doing Burn Row, and unless he decided to pick up the Heart Container instead... Oh, here we go, Sis Crusher! Sis Crusher is demonstrating the wrap into Lower Norfair and how it actually, like, pulls the camera all the way down. And there he is, pulled it into Lower Norfair. I'm gonna mark off Varia for Eat My Steel. He's taking very little damage down here. Alright, Ema Steel has a Vitreous behind the glass jar here. So trying to freeze these Rinkas so they don't harass him. They are homing in now. That's not a vanilla behavior if you're not familiar with the quirks of Z1M1. Rinkas will calculate their trajectory to better hit you mid-flight. Shady picks up. Okay, you were correct. We found Triforce Piece 7. It was not in level. In fact, it's in Lower Norfair. So I've got to eat all my words right now. It's in one of the screw attack rooms, and I think Sis Crusher's about to walk into it too. So yeah, I'm gonna have to remark. Yep, Sis Crusher's about to pick it up as. There's the Morph Ball E-Tank for Reigning Elementalist. Shady is not able to get into that corridor because of the way that the rooms were joined together, so that's actually a forced lava trek in order to move to the left from this area. That or he'd have to set up falling into Lower Norfair again, and I don't think he wants to do that. Now, Sis Crusher is only missing Triforce piece number 1. That's Mother Brain down for Eat My Steel. Very generous escape timer. Let's see if the platforms are playing nice today. That's a three platform cycle. Pretty easy path to get out. That'll be a single G for Eat My Steel. Eat My Steel fulfilled his mission, but he has not rescued the kidnapped. Reigning Elementalist has found level 4, which is necessary. Shaddy, Syscrusher both looking for Triforce piece number 1. Eat My Steel looking for 7. Shaddy finds the magical boomerang. I think he passed up the wooden boomerang earlier, so not too excited about that one. Now I'm trying to remember where Triforce piece number 1 was. I'm not entirely sure I do. Oh, and I know that Reigning Elementalist has the bracelet, so that needs to get marked. I think our runner... Oh, there's Screw Attack for Shaddy. That's actually a pretty late pickup. Surprising. Everybody else has had Screw Attack for a while now. Oh, aside from Reigning Elementalist. Very interesting who has what this deep in the game. If you'll remember, Syscrusher was down by 4, or needing 4 Triforce pieces not too long ago, and now Syscrusher only needs 1. So this race is turned around for Syscrusher. The last one's always going to be the most difficult to track down. There's Shaddy picking up the Ridley Totem. And I believe this... No, this is where Triforce piece number 1 is, and that's why the Syscrusher doesn't have the Ridley Totem, which means Shaddy is about to enter Go mode. Here is Triforce piece number 1. That's Go mode for Shaddy. Eat My Steel does have the advantage of having defeated Mother Brain already, but and is in the right zone to pick up Triforce piece number 7. In fact, heading kind of in the right direction. Although the way he's been moving the map, I'm not sure that's the way he's actually going. No, he is not going to... Unless he's going to try to wrap. He's not going to Lower Norfair right now. Shaddy entering Torian right now. making up the time from Me My Steel here. Meanwhile, Sis Crusher really trying for this nasty bomb jump. He's going to need to place a second bomb and then jump into that second bomb while still in Morph Ball and get onto that ledge. Not a maneuver you really need to do in Vanilla Metroid. Arguably, you don't even need to do it in this seed, at least. Ema Steel finds there's no elevator out of the top of Norfair. Sis Crusher just really trying this bomb jump. At this point, I think I would almost wrap up the wall. Oh, so close. He almost had that jump. Shady on the second descent in Torian. Full of energy tanks, but not full energy tanks. Plenty of missiles. Has Varia Suit. Probably just gonna attack Mother Brain here. I didn't see if My Steel actually dropped into Lower Norfair, if it's just one of these situations where it looks like Lower Norfair. Because if you do drop in there, it will not change palette. You have to go through the umbilical in order to get the palette to change. But it looks like he is dropping into the Lower Norfair entrance that you would normally take. Shady now in Mother Brain's room. 4 energy tanks to his back. Dark Ruby looks like Raining Elementalist looks like they're looking for anything to help them get that last Triforce piece, or the last few Triforce pieces. Looking a little lost here. My Steel making his way into Lower Norfair. Alright, one more Zebetite left for Shady. My Steel closing in on that final Triforce piece. This is going to be tense. Shady and My Steel are roughly equivalent in terms of positioning here, I would say. And Sis Crusher really needs to find level 6 in order to get that last Triforce piece. Yep, My Steel has got the right direction down. Shady's already 2 energy tanks sunk into this fight. There's a chance that Shady might not actually defeat Mother Brain without dying here. There's My Steel's 7th Triforce piece. Well, the 8th Triforce piece, but piece number 7. Up A, back into Zelda. My Steel might be the first into level 9. Looks like Raining Elementalist is also going into Torian. Be joining Shady here in a moment. And My Steel has entered level 9. Sis Crusher... Hold on, let me double check. He's still playing, okay. Just want to make sure he hasn't forfeited or anything. Looks like Raining Elementalist's Metroids are replaced with Pandoras. Shady has blown up Mother Brain. This leisurely climb out of Torian. And that's single G for Shady. And my steel's just looking for a way to get to the room under the left eye in order to enter Ganon's boss room. Level 9 is segmented into quite a few areas. The transport staircases are still necessary to get around level 9 here. So it's quite a labyrinth. It really can equalize a lot. Even if you know where Ganon's room is, it's still pretty difficult to figure out the path to get there. Shady warps to level... toward level... yeah, here's level 4, I believe. Because... no, that's level 8. That might not be where Shady wants to go. Looks like he doesn't have level 4. There's Ganon and/or Metroid for Eat My Steel. One, two, looking for 4 hits, I believe. Although Ganon might be healing in level 2 augmentation. There's 3? Was that enough? That was a potion. Just making sure he's in the fight. Got it. There, I believe. Oh, no. Definitely healing. Shady finds level 7, so he's in go mode, but he's looking for level 9. And, oh, teleported away, and there's the final blow. Eat My Steel has destroyed the baby. Infanticide for the win. And there is Metroid, or Samus rescuing a tiny fly, looks like? That's GG for Eat My Steel. Oh, did it not have the button held down? We're joined by Eat My Steel. Congratulations and GG.
Oh, hey, thanks.
So, how did you find this seed?
Went pretty smooth, actually. Found everything in pretty decent time. I was kind of wondering how to get into the other part of 7, but I didn't need to, so that was the next place I was going to look. I didn't find that Triforce where I found it at level 7, so I was like,
right.
Where's 7? I don't know. I was going to have to start going through levels and looking for another door or something. I don't know how to get up to the top of that. But it worked out, so hey.
Yeah. Everybody took very different routes, so it's very interesting that you managed to come out on top. It was very hard to tell who was in the lead between you and Shady. Shady right now is in level 9, and I think it's really going to come down to, I don't know, you were the first to beat Mother Brain, for sure. But that wasn't a guarantee because Shady had all the Triforce pieces and was in his way into Torian by the time you were on your way to level 9. So yeah, this is a nail biter.
Okay, so he's already got Mother Brain down then.
Yep.
Alright, yeah, I just got him up here. Cool. No, I think everything was pretty much easy to find. I thought there was nothing really that tricky about it, I don't think.
I am kind of surprised how the seed constructed all these entrances. Like, it seemed to me like a lot of dungeons had multiple entrances, just from all over the place, really.
Yeah, except the elevators didn't seem to go anywhere ever.
Yeah.
You couldn't get to any. Like, that's why I was still wondering, did anybody actually get to the top of 7?
I don't know, but there wasn't any incentive to go there because of the way the flag was constructed. Like, level 7, you only need to check the that alley, basically. Like, there's 3 contiguous rooms that have important stuff, and there's the upgrade, which didn't have anything important in this seed. And those are the only things you need to hit in level 7, and they were all right next to the starting location in level 7. So, yeah, it was a very tight level 7.
Oh, I didn't think I was able to bomb up to that part of 7. I tried to get up there, and it was blocked all the way to the top, and the stair didn't go up.
Yeah, you did have to move around a bit, but like, compared to vanilla level 7, they were all quite easy to access, and there wasn't any barrier between any of those 3 rooms. So it was, you know, bam, treasure room, bam, boss room, bam, Triforce room.
Yeah, I wasn't able to get it to the boss room or the treasure room or anything in that one. Maybe I got to the treasure. Yeah, I didn't get any of that. I wasn't able to get there, so that's why I thought it was weird I couldn't find
Shaddy's on Ganon right now. Very quick fight. If you can get this final hit in before dying. There we go. That's GG for Shaddy. Well, will be as soon as he touches that tiny little fly thing. That's GG. So Shaddy was able to finish with an official SRL time. 2 hours, 17 minutes, 27 seconds, so 5 minutes behind Eat My Steel. Little more wandering in level 9, but GG for Shaddy.
Yeah, I was actually pretty shocked that 9 was as linear as it was. I mean, usually you gotta take like 6 stairs in these 9s to get anywhere, and it was like 1 stair and 2. I was like, oh, it can't be that easy, and I just, well, let's go left, let's see if it is. Oh, yeah, hey, there's Ganon.
Yeah, that was a pretty straightforward level 9 for you. I think you took the right turn right at the start there. Shaddy turned left right at the start. And I think that made the difference.
Actually, I ended up back in that same area. If you went left, you would actually get there faster, but I think you had to go through like the first stair down or something. So if you kept wandering up or something, then maybe it'd take you the wrong way. But yeah, there was a couple stairs you had to kind of bypass too.
Yeah. Really early silver arrows for most people as well. Like, a lot of the key finds were pretty early on for a lot of people.
Yeah, and no progressive items. That made it easier, even though I ended up finding both rings, both arrows, all the swords, everything anyway. But it was like,
swords were
progressive.
Silver
arrows. Yeah, swords were, yeah. But like usually you run around.
Candles might be too.
Yeah, you're looking around for your second arrow. That's usually what you get hung up on, you know, something like that.
Right.
This one,
yeah.
First thing you find is silvers.
Yeah. And yeah, life wasn't really much of an issue. It was like right at the start, people were a little slow to pick up a few heart containers, but it just didn't seem to slow anybody down. So.
Oh god, the energy tanks were everywhere in this one. It seemed like just got all of them. I had tons. This one way better than last week, where me and Shaddy both were on one energy tank trying to fight Mother Brain.
Oh man. Yeah, it's quite the drought. I just realized that I hadn't actually sent the interview invitation to Shaddy, so got that taken care of. Alright, we're joined with Shaddy. GG.
GG, man.
Yeah, GG, Steel. Well done. That was a lot better than last week.
That's what I was just saying.
I had all the E-tanks, all the missiles. It was wonderful. I was like cruising through Mother Brain. I was like, this is great. Scenic route, stop for a while, smell the roses.
Was there anything in particular that you felt hung up on in this seed, or did you also find it to be pretty free?
It was, pretty free. I'm a little upset. I missed the sword in 5, and I was thinking about it for a while, that I probably had access to that Triforce room. I just didn't go there for some reason. So that was frustrating. I missed Screw Attack. I don't know how I missed that either. That didn't really slow me down too much.
Yeah, you picked that up quite late. I think you were the last one to... No, actually, Elementalist was the last one to pick up the Screw Attack. In fact, actually, I don't think... Hold on. No, I'm hearing Screw Attack noises, so I must have missed that.
What it is Metal puts like those other items, and I saw the compass, and I just turned around, and I didn't go get the actual item in the room.
Oh no!
Not the first, and not the last. We'll do it again tonight.
You always gotta check Stumpy, man.
But I don't know. It didn't really kill me. I don't think. It's pretty late to crate anyway. So by that point, I had so much health and Varia suit.
I try to remember. No, I think it was Elementalist took a really harsh death to Kraid, but somebody else took a death, I think. And that was a bit rough, but yeah, these boss fights went pretty smoothly. But they didn't have anything good behind them, which is really sad. So that's something that I noticed. Behind Kraid and Ridley, there weren't important items, but the flag set is set to have only quest and equipment in quest item slots. So that surprised me.
Blame Metal, as always.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that Gliok
single
in
missile
8 too.
pack.
What's with the Gliok now?
And the Gliok in 8, I think I took like 3 deaths to that early, trying to kill it, used 2 potions on it, and it was like a pack of bombs.
Yeah. Now that you mention it too, level 8 only had money in the Triforce room, and that's the quest item slot for level 8, so it's not just behind the Metroid enemies. It must fill sometimes, I guess? I mean, I guess it makes the seed generation a little more reliable, but I don't know. It seems odd to me that it wouldn't enforce that those spots only have quest or equipment.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that's broken. And good catch by you. I didn't even notice. Other than like,
Yeah.
oh, it's a missile pack. You kidding me?
We're looking at Sis Crusher needs to go to level 6, and Elementalist needs to go to level 4. And that'll be go mode for both of them.
That caught me off guard at the end too. I knew I needed to get to 6. I just had no idea how to get there.
Oh, did you end up, you didn't, Shady, you didn't beat Goma, did you?
No, no. Didn't need to.
Goma had a fun little surprise. Do you want to guess what Goma drops?
Yeah, I'm trying to think what's even left. Book?
Right.
Was it the book?
No, it was wood arrows.
Oh, right. Wood, yeah. Oh, that's right. I never saw wood arrows.
Right.
Totally forgot.
Needed the silver arrows to get the wood arrows.
Yeah, it's always fun. I'm trying to think if I had bow that first time I went through Kraid. I'm not sure I did. Where was the bow? Do you remember where the bow was?
Yeah, it is in Kraid. It's in the room that like unique room with the vertical like pipes.
Yeah, that's where bow was? Oh,
Yeah,
you're
that's where
right.
it was.
Yeah, so that's a big time loss then, missing out on the top of 6 there and there.
Yeah, I had to go back for that one too, finding out where anything else was. And like I was telling Zilla, I didn't find the top of 7. I don't know how I didn't get into the top of 7. I was looking for that, and I never found a way. But apparently, you could just go up there somehow. I don't know how.
It was in an oddball room in 8. And I just went in there kind of by accident. It was like you went left, up, and then up again, and then right. It's like one of those rooms that's off on the right.
Oh, that's why I couldn't find it. So yeah, you couldn't get there through 7. You had to get.
No, and there's really no reason to go through that room either. I messed up. I thought I was heading towards the item room.
Yeah, if I didn't get that last Triforce from where the screw attack location was, I was gonna have to go try to dig through all the rest of the dungeons and try to find the entrance to the top of 7. Luckily, I didn't need to.
So I might have been incorrect. I thought that the like lobby room from 7 allowed you to get to the like important rooms in 7. But no, not if you had to go in through level 8. No, there was very little of
You're right, Zilla. I think you're right.
Oh, yeah?
I think that other entrance to 7 was in the middle, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's right in the middle of 7,
Oh,
like inside the mouth, like at the top part of the mouth.
Right. You
The
can
demon.
get anywhere from there.
Level 8 itself just didn't have anything. I mean, it had the bomb upgrades, which was nice, but there was no required stuff in level 8 at all. Aside from apparently the entrance to level 7, which Sis Crusher might be finding. Yeah, here it is. That's the warp from 8 to 7. So is this supposed to be the only way you can actually get to the business part of level 7? Like where the red candle... Okay.
Yeah, I didn't find that. That's what I missed. I would have had to go back through like 5 and 8 and 7 to try to find that. So I got lucky.
Hey, look at that. Another quest item with nothing.
True. Yeah. Yep, and there's E-Tank here, so not a lot important here in level 7 at all, so... Now it's time for Raining Elementalist to do this crazy bomb jump here.
Oh, where is this?
This is in Lower Norfair, and Sis Crusher got hung up on this for a while too. But there's no reason to be down here, so this kind of is a time sink. Oh!
Broke up my Metroid map for the first time in forever, trying to see if there were equipment slots down there.
Right, and there's at least one.
Yeah, there's one. That's the one I went to.
Yeah, there's a vanilla ice beam down there somewhere in the depths, right?
Yeah.
I tried that. There's that one clip if you go all the way to the left of like the elevator in Norfair that you can clip into screw attack like that hallway.
Right. I think, were you the one that tried that but it didn't work out?
Yeah. I think that room usually has like blocks going up the side. And I think the blocks were a little different because of the rando rooms.
Sis Crusher got that clip down there.
Jeez,
I think
amazing. That's unbelievable.
I think you had the wrong technique. Once you warp off the top of the screen, you're supposed to walk left and fall down. And I don't think
I know it's... I think there's like a count of like how high you gotta go, like it's 10 clips or something. I don't know. I definitely went up. I know you gotta jump. I was jumping, and then I think I just got stuck in the wall somewhere off the screen.
Yeah. Speaking of stuck in the wall, looking at Raining Elementalist getting around this tricky bomb jump. by wrapping upward in the wall here. Alright. So, Sis Crusher's still looking for level 4, or level 6, and Burning Elemental is still looking for level 4. And both of them in Metroid right now.
Looks like he was looking for doors too.
Yeah. Burning Elementalist at least has the totems, so they could go to Torian right now. Oh, they did already. They already beat Torian. What am I thinking? Takes the scrap metal. I don't think we saw Book anywhere. Book
Yeah,
and
that's what I was
Longbeam.
guessing. Yeah, I didn't see Longbeam either. I don't know where, because Raining Elementalist went down to Lower Norfair. It wasn't down there.
Yeah, we've seen everything down here. Yeah, I think.
Did you see either of the items in 9 Shadow?
Oh, that is a very good
No.
Yeah, me neither.
I was
because
right next
optional
to the
equipment
room,
can be in
but
there.
I
So
didn't go in there.
yeah,
The only other thing that it could have been in I was looking in like potion shops. I think we're allowed to have stuff.
just one. One piece of equipment can be in potion shops. The rest are just upgrades.
Right, but I didn't see anything in a potion shop. I checked off a few, but I hadn't finished checking them all yet.
That's fair. Yeah.
The note was like really late. Forget where it was. I feel like I got it really late.
Yeah.
That's super frustrating when something can be in the potion shop. You hope to get it early so you can kind of cross them off as you go.
Oh, the
Yeah.
ladder was in the Dodongo on 2.
Right.
Yeah, the letter. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, that's the last like part of the overworld I went to. Up in that corner.
Oh, dude, the first hour I was up in that whole corner getting, like, everything. Like, everything was up in that north. Normally it's the northeast corner, but yeah, I got all that stuff pretty early. I don't think I dug any of the forest or Death Mountain or anything until, like, an hour in at least.
I did like that the morph ball bombs were on the coast, and then finding the ladder. And actually, Eat My Steel, you were the first to find the ladder for sale in the vanilla level 5 spot. And you can't clip up to the top there when the overworld's reversed, so you had to climb up the whole mountain. And I think you were the first to know that, so you like knew what to do with the money much earlier than anyone else.
Oh yeah, I had that fairly early. Because that's why I said I stayed up in that corner like forever. That's all I did was up in that corner, getting the ladder, finding all the money, and just getting everything up there.
Yeah, you definitely got the morph ball bombs long before anybody else, but you didn't really put them to use for quite a while. I think other people had morph ball bombs by the time you went back to Metroid.
Well, yeah, I mean, I had so much Zelda left to do anyway, the overworld to explore. So I was like, well, I might as well do some more of this and see what I can find. And yeah, I ended up finding a bunch of energy tanks and Varia, and I got stocked for Metroid before I even really did much.
I should probably mark off your ice and wave, because I'm pretty sure you got ice and wave.
Crusher's on the path here. Should be interesting. Where does Raining Elementalist have to go back to?
Level 4.
Yeah, Rupee just got blocked off or Elementals just got blocked off like I did in 7, so he found that block to the north.
Yeah, it looked like Elementalist was trying to do that strategy that you were about to put into practice if you didn't find that Triforce.
Yeah, I really didn't want to go wandering through 7 and 8 and 5 and stuff looking for a door.
Well, there's Sis Crusher with Triforce piece number 1. That's go mode for Sis Crusher.
There's those wood arrows.
And there's the wood arrows. That's great. That's wonderful. So, oh yeah, Crusher just got his totem, same as me. Just trying to find that last totem. Oh, I was so mad when that stupid thing didn't open on the one totem.
One of the neat things about Raining Elementalist needing to go back to level 4 is that's also where level 9 is. So once they get into go mode, it's going to be real quick to go into 9. But no, we're on a wild goose chase right now. See if Sis Crusher gets through level 9 as quickly as others did. Still has to do Mother Brain though, so this isn't GG for Sis Crusher quite yet.
Turn around. You're going the wrong way. I went this way. It doesn't end well. Unless there was a bomb wall that I missed.
Yeah, that was what I was saying. Like, my Steel turned right first, and you turned left. And I think that made a difference.
Yeah, unless there was some random bomb wall that I missed, this is it's not gonna go too well for him.
Yeah, a lot of not contiguous dungeons in this seed. You know, like level 6 is broken up, level 8 is broken up, level 7 is broken up.
2 is broken up?
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of how they've been lately, though. Once you start
With
adding in all the doors and everything, they
Yeah.
almost have to be.
We're stealing Turtle Rock's gimmick. And even then, it's not like you go into another dungeon from Turtle Rock. You just kind of go outside for a little bit. Nope, that's level 5. I was like, oh, there's level 4. No, not yet.
Oh yeah,
Or is that,
speaking of
that's 8.
speaking of level 4, that's kind of a trip when you walk in there, and I didn't know if it was mirrored yet or not, because I thought it was possible mirror dungeons. So I was like, oh, is this mirrored? And first group I go through, oh, hey, there's level 5. I gotta wander around all day looking for that at least.
I couldn't remember who. I knew 8 and 4 both had entries, like right in the first, because that other entry to 7 was really close to the entry in 8. Actually, I went there first. I was like, oh no, it's back in 4. Going the wrong way.
Yeah, Sis Crusher's got a lot of misdirection going on right now, I think.
Yeah, you gotta go back, all the way back to start and go right. They'll run out of rooms here eventually. It's not too many more, I don't think. I think this dead ends pretty quick.
Yeah. No equipment. Oh, wait, he might be on the way to getting an equipment check. If he goes right here and up, maybe. I'm getting a lot more feel for what level 9 looks like now that I can actually watch it without having to make sure everybody else isn't collecting items.
Yeah, this part of 9 that Crusher's at is just a miserable part to be in. I'm glad I didn't see any of this stuff. Oh man.
Yeah. I'm intensely interested to see if he gets the equipment check up here. No. He must have had to bomb to the right from a room above, then. Oh, no, I'm one column off. Never mind. We'll see if Elementalists can figure out where level 4 is in the time it takes them to get through level 9 here. Although I think what Elementalist is looking for actually is the entrance to level 7 to the backside. Because they still haven't found... Oh, here's level 4. So, oh, we might be in the right spot here. Ooh, we have a race again. Because Syscrusher still has to beat Mother Brain, and Elementalist has already done that. So if Elementalist goes through level 4 entirely, gets that Triforce piece, walks from level 4 to 9 without having to even go outside, like...
Yeah, right.
It really depends on how lost Syscrusher gets in level 9 here. Like, level 9 is going to be the decision maker.
I think this is where it dead ends, down in this corner. I don't think there are any more stairs. So,
Just as more stairs would get revealed.
Oh, here's one.
Yeah.
Oh, but this might be the path.
Oh, that's the path, yeah. This is absolutely the Ganon room. So here's Ganon number 3. Oh, Ganon has every side of the room available. That's very interesting. It's very possible that the equipment checks are behind Ganon.
I know you could get to the Vanilla Silver Arrow spot. I definitely saw that.
Okay.
I didn't go in there because there was no need at that point.
Yeah, you're in Gumbo.
Especially for a book.
Right. Who wants to read at this part of the game? No. Elementalist does get Mags too, so that equalizes everybody's swords to Mags. I think this is the first run in a long time where every single runner got Mags. And Red Ring. Oh wait, we haven't seen Red Ring on for Elementalist yet, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna get picked up.
Red Ring was somewhere really easy to find too. I don't even remember where I got it. 'Cause I got that before I got Blu-ray.
Yeah, I did too.
Gleeok drops it here in level 4. I'm pretty sure you... Oh, no, you guys actually didn't have Blue Ring first. That's right.
That's right. It's in 4 here, yeah. I remember. So I was like almost dead, and I was like killing my second Gleeok after I killed 8. And I did take a death to this Gleeok in 4 too. I was so ticked off about that. But
oh man,
I killed him. I got Red Ring. So, it's worth it.
Ruby's got to be careful, or Elementalist's got to be careful here. That fast potion fill is very nice.
Very nice.
There's Red Ring, but there's Triforce Piece 3, so not sure if Red Ring's gonna get picked up here.
That quick health fill is nice, but man, that messed me up when I was trying to do it. Like I was like, oh, that was too quick. I wasn't ready for it, and I was like, almost killed myself again. Just doing.
There's Ganon down just as Elementalist enters level 9 and takes the left path.
Oh,
so
interesting.
Single G for Syscrusher. Yep.
This is gonna be real interesting. This is a long path to the left.
Yeah, and Syscrusher's got only straight shot to Torian left. Oh, but Torian's entrance is in where? Oh, it's a that's right. It's a push. It's a bracelet blocked in the northwest in the mirror mode.
Yeah, I messed up doing that too. Like when I was going to kill Mother Brain, I went where you can go there through level 5, I think, to get over there, or the forest. There's a forest you can go through, puts you in Brinstar. And so I started climbing up there. I was like, oh wait a minute, I need to take that. That's the only way you can get there is through that portal.
Right. In fact, the Torian Bridge door that normally would lead there, is it takes you to the screen 1 north of Vanilla Start in Zelda. Alright, yeah, it's Torian versus level 9 here. And Syscrusher does have all E-tanks, so...
Oh, Rupee with the quick turnaround to go right, though.
This is pretty intense.
Yeah, you can see Rupee's up here near the silvers. I definitely was up in this area.
Gotcha. Oh yeah, if you just walk up from here.
And there was a door there somewhere.
Yeah, this is pretty much the way I went. I didn't try to go up and get that item, though. I was just trying to get over, and I just went back into the next stair with the land mold, and I think that takes you over where you want to.
I do know Elementalist has the penchant for checking everything. So at the very least, we might get to at least see what this has. Yeah, they're killing all the Wizrobes, so I'm pretty sure they're actually going to check this. Yeah. Long Beam or Book?
Come on, Book.
Long Book. There's Long Beam. Oh, it's just so tense. Syscrusher getting caught up on the Metroids here. Flips into the stairs. Oh, this just leads back to... Oh no, this is moving backward, isn't it?
I think the stair is right south of here.
Oh, it is? Okay.
The good one. Nope, never mind. He's
Oh,
lost.
that's not a room.
So was I.
No, he took the wrong stair. He needed to take that landmo stair, and that's what takes you over there.
Oh man, if
That's
he
what
goes
I-
left.
that's what I-
Well, that's gonna cost
Oh no, here we go. Now we have a real race.
I'm pretty confident Syscrusher's not gonna die on Mother Brain. Because the damage here isn't even super punishing. I think it rolled a little low.
No way. He's got like 20 energy tanks. He's all good.
Yeah.
We'll be sure to make fun of him if he does.
Got plenty of missiles. Plenty to burn through. Yeah, Elementalist is definitely on the wrong track right now, though.
Yeah, I finished this with over 200 missiles. I bought a bunch of them too, just because I had tons of cash this seed. It was awesome.
Well, Syscrusher does have to escape, too, so that is a factor. I don't think that's actually going to matter. It was a really easy escape pattern this time. One of the easiest ones I've seen.
Was one of the easiest ones, and yet all the time and everything.
Yeah. Well, down to 3 energy tanks left. Also, not able to stick on MB here to get a lot of work done, so it's a little worrying. Because I think it heals on level 2, or was that just 2.0 behavior?
I think Metal said it heals, but I think it's like really minor.
Yeah, there's Mother Brain down. So almost GG. Just an escape left to go.
I know with the mother brain energy, the higher the level, the more missiles mother brain takes too.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is.
That's the base missiles definitely go up as the level goes up, but I also think Mother Brain might heal on top of that.
I think Ganon can heal.
Alright, that's GG for Sis Crusher. Official SRL time of 2 hours, 50 minutes, 54 seconds. GG. And Elemental is still making sure that all these walls have good structural integrity. Passing certification and everything. And it's looking like Elementalist might be filling out the most of level 9 out of all of us. Yeah, level 9 really was the great equalizer here for third place. Arguably for first as well, just displaced because you guys did wait, no, you guys didn't do Mother Brain out of order. You both did Mother Brain first, right?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, same.
Okay, so yeah. It's just that Shaddy had a full Triforce before Mother Brain, and Eat My Steel had 7 to find after Mother Brain. That's what it was.
Yeah, it sounds like just our difference. What we did in 9 was probably the difference in our time. You know, Shaddy probably wandered around 9 for a couple more minutes.
Well, I don't think Shaddy got to 9 before you did. I think that means it wasn't down to the difference in 9. Because I think you got to 9 before. If you got there before Shaddy and got through it faster, Shaddy would have had to have been in 9 for that decision to have been the decision. Looks like Elementalist is pretty lost here.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what he missed.
Is there a bomb in that left segment that they might have missed?
I don't think so. I don't know. I'm looking at his map. I'm a little confused. There might have been like a key door or something that he didn't pop open.
Those still show up on the start pause menu, right?
Not if you don't pop them.
Oh, okay.
If you leave them as key, they'll still look solid.
Hmm. Running low on bombs too. Were bombs required here in level 9 at all?
Oh, I don't think so. Not tonight. I don't know. I'm trying
A little
to
bit surprising,
remember
because I know
why
that
it's stuck here.
9 used to have a lot of bomb walls. At least a few versions back, it just tended to generate with tons of bomb walls.
Yeah, I know I laid a lot of bombs, but I don't think they were actually needed for anything. Just stairs.
A little surprised we haven't found the Red Ring equipment room either. But I'm definitely thinking that's behind Ganon, because there's those other doors out of Ganon's chamber, and I've had it before where a significant portion of level 9 is inaccessible unless you beat Ganon. Warmer? Warmer?
Yeah, he's gotta go back up to where the long beam was. I think he just walked through a set of stairs up there.
Yeah.
There was a second set of stairs, like as soon as you went through there, with the red landmills.
Warmer? Here we go. Yeah, is this coming for an interview? Looks like no assist for the interview.
Yeah, there's a set of stairs directly south of this patcher. Right?
I see.
Which he has seen, but doesn't remember.
Right here. It's gotta be these, yeah. Also, I just realized that Elementalist used to breathe fire for the sword animation, and now sticks out the sword. So that's interesting. And yeah, this is new. This is definitely a kicking yourself moment. I'm also hoping Elementalist has some potions, because they're not doing too hot. There it is, left and up. Also, I think that room to the right had a door up, so that takes care of one of the doors out of Ganon's room. Could have been gone up left or left up. But to the right here, I think, is unexplored. Also, what is this? Is it sizzling meat? Is that what is being fought here?
It's a roast turkey.
A roast turkey.
This was part of the holiday Sprite set. That's fantastic. Wait, what was Mother Brain? Mother Brain was something really funny too.
Oh man, I don't remember. Oh, it was Medusa. Because they're using the Kid Icarus set. So that's GG for Elementalist. Let me get that marked off and then give you the time. That's an official SRL time of 2 hours, 58 minutes, and 43 seconds. GG, Elementalist. Yeah, it really, if Elementalists had gone through 9 in a much more streamlined fashion, then they would have had 3rd place. Easy. It really came down to that. And they're passing for interview, so I guess that's just about anything. Do you guys have anything else you want to add?
Just a super big thank you to you. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, you're welcome.
To steal. And let's go yell at Metal for messing up item placements.
Yeah, he knows from chat. So we've got that covered at least.
Yeah, good game, and thanks everybody for helping put this on. It's awesome. Good.
Yeah, shoutouts to Speed Gaming for hosting this event. This was Zelda 1 Metroid 1 Combo Randomizer. You can get involved at Z1M1.info. We also have a Discord community. I'm going to drop that link in the chat. Follow all of our runners. They did a great job tonight. I've been your commentator and tracker, Zilla. You can find me at FSS Zilla for Twitch. Thank you all and have a good night.